I'm very interested in Tesla, not the car, not the idiot, the man. Anyhow, I'm interested in Babbage. Anyhow, enough about that. Let's get back. May 13th, 2024. It's tempted to put in a 19. Most of my life it was 19 something. In fact, I won't even get into the millennium bug and how lucrative that was for unemployed COBOL programmers. Which, when you say cobalt, well, it's been used in many machines, but it comes from mainframes. Cobalt, Fortran, what else did they have? Those are a couple of the big ones. Fortran was for the math people. Cobalt was for the business people. Anyhow, um, and I programmed in all of them at one point or another, either for a class or for a project. So quick resume pitch in case you're wondering. You've stumbled or bumbled onto this and you're wondering why you should bother listening to me. 50 years technical computing and often programming experience. 20 years expert IT level career. 25 plus years internet um, entrepreneur career experience, often deep in the trenches, so to speak. So I'm working on the next coming thing, which I can do little but hold the vision and try to formalize the development. I've done quite a bit in analysis and design, and I'm in development, but just on the cusp of implementation. So, first and foremost, I need helpers, I need workers that can help me with the implementation. So, if you think and as an intern, as an apprentice, as a pro, work for Green Terra Mur, and not only do we strive to offer you the last job you'll ever need, ever want, um, if you decide to go elsewhere or if you just don't cut the jib. Is that the way that saying goes? Um, you're going to be able to go to 20th century greedy employers and make very good money. Like, I'm very interested in cyber security, and I want a red team of hackers. Well, if you can learn that with me, and if you go on like 2 or 3 years from now, you'll get picked up at a very good salary. An example I heard from my friend Jason, he knew somebody that just got out of college and got hired for cybersecurity at $140,000. So that's $140,000 for entry level cybersecurity work. That didn't happen to me when I got out of college. I actually worked for a number of years at a bargain for my employers. It was outrightly a bargain. Um, yeah, I had not just with my degree, which is basically 2 degrees, and an associate 2 degrees embedded in there, and work experience. It really wasn't until I started getting certified on Microsoft stuff that my career really took off and got to the point where I probably should have been all along. But I was having a blast developing software, finally getting out of college and applying what I had learned. And I loved being a computer technician at Tektronix. There was no problem there, but I was pressured to make more money. And that's why I was more career oriented and going for the top. and so can you. And that's my point. Come to work with me. You 20th century, you're thinking, oh, you mean for you. But no, I really mean with me. So I'm looking for partners. I'm looking for coworkers. I'm looking for people that want to be co-pilots to AI. So if you want to get into cybersecurity, AI, Web3, primarily I am desirous of developing a team of Web3 developers, specifically smart contracts. I'm telling you, if you come work with me, within a year or two, you will be headhunters will come looking for you. Yeah. I've had headhunters come looking for me in my life. Headhunters will come looking for you. And, we're very big. Trust and authorization are the two biggest things if you're going to monetize on the internet. So we want to be more trustworthy than our competition. And I'm a builder, not a destructor. So it's not that we'll try to crash their business so that we can profit and compete. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being so damn good that they can't touch us. Uh-huh. Can't touch this. We're way ahead of our competition. They can't touch us. They could maybe hire us if they want to hire our consulting agency, but uh, they're not going to take our markets that we want. And that's a big one. If we're not dominating the markets because we don't want to, or we don't have time to, we can only do so much. So I can almost guarantee you, give me a year and you will have some of the hottest job skills that headhunters will want to snatch you up because this isn't being done yet. A lot of this isn't being done yet. I mean, the projects that are out there, the organizations that are out there, they're floundering around. They're like gold prospecting, right? They're digging holes and looking for the gold ore as a metaphor. Um, some will make it, some won't. That's one of the secrets of entrepreneurism, the 1,000 to 1 rule. And it goes like this. For every one entrepreneur that's done really well and we've heard about it and have their place in history, regardless of if what we think they are really is what they are or not. Most cases, I can guarantee you they're not. There's been 1,000 failures, so-called failures. People that thought they had the next best idea, that they've got the thing that's better than sliced bread, which has quite an interesting entrepreneurial history in and of itself, especially the toaster, the guy that came up with the toaster. It wasn't easy, but people wanted it. And he saw that and he filled the need. And I don't know who the toaster guy is that invented it. I can't remember the name, but I'm sure he made millions of dollars and was a millionaire back when that meant something. So today it would be a billionaire. And we're starting to move into the trillions. There's almost $3 trillion market cap in crypto in Web3 right now, and billions of dollars are traded every day. So yeah, technology usually doesn't get much attention and development unless somebody can see money in it, right? And people are seeing money in Web3. So that's funding a lot of stuff. But again, people are excited about currency, tokens, and these things. But really, the big coming thing is virtual machines. This new way of doing computing, of developing systems. And if you've been listening to any of my blathering, you probably get the clue by now that I'm a very good and experienced systems developer. I'm not being modest, or maybe I am being modest even at that point. I don't know. You decide. But I have a lot to offer people. And hey, isn't a working like internship thing better than, I mean, the current paradigm is you pay like a college, university, community college, seminar, workshop, whatever, with the idea that then you'll be able to earn more, but it's going to cost you up to that point. So I'm offering you a working education. I intend to put you to work creating products for us right off the bat, because I'm convinced that I can take a newbie to all this stuff and within months make them a viable and contributor to the net gain of the organization. So really what I'm saying, if you want to sober up and realize what I'm talking about, I am offering a potential employee, though I rather think of them as partner or worker, um, an opportunity of a lifetime. I'm not trying to sell you on it, but amongst all these other things, I want people that can see the potential of my vision within very quickly, but in the long term, very quick. First of all, you're getting a working education. You're earning while you're learning. But second of all, the fact that maybe because interns, that's one of those trick things, get unpaid interns, right? Or lowly paid interns would probably go more along the lowly paid intern. The what'll decide that will of course be on the person and if they can get away from that wage slave retirement crap. Um, Somebody who's retired and doesn't need the money wants to do the work. Yeah, well, that's great. Work for free. But actually, within 5, 10 years, could be a millionaire. We want those millions in the organization reinvest in more people. But there probably will be some kind of, I need somebody to help me formalize the bylaws. Um, there may be some mechanism where, okay, your share in the company's worth $3 million and we'll cash you out, you know, some kind of mutual parting of ways. That's not what I want. That's not what I'm going for. I want lifelong workers. And you don't need to worry about retirement because the organization is going to be there for you when you need it. 'Cause I'm also interested in hospice, but I can't do it myself. I'm too empathic. But those that are interested in helping people that are terminally ill, I'm very strong on supporting that and looking for business opportunities. Group homes, like for autistics, all through it, all kinds of group homes. Yes, for special needs and stuff. Because, well, for one thing, I'll try to say this real quickly. If you've tried to imagine a group home for autistics, I'm not sure it can be done. And I'll talk about that some other time. Remind me if you're interested.